Welcome to another episode of Candid Convos. Today, we have a very special guest with us, a serial entrepreneur and the CEO of The Profit Recipe, a strategic partner of ours, one of our affiliate program members. I'm very happy to welcome Cesar Quintero.
Hi, Joe. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure. Cesar, can you tell people what you're all about? Like, let them hear what you do out there.
Sure, of course. So, at the age of I'm originally from Venezuela in South America, and at the age of 24, I decided to get married, move to Miami in the United States, and start a business all at the same time, because that's what you do when you're 24, right? And I started in the food industry. So I had that business for 16 years. We grew the company, and I learned a lot of what to do, what not to do, and all of the things that entrepreneurship brings. Since then, in 2012, I launched two other companies, a SaaS company and a food book company. In 4 years ago, so 2018, I launched a consulting firm to help entrepreneurs go through the same stages that I went through and that I see most of the people go through. So to help them from start to building a leader by design, team by design, business by design, so that then they can lead life by design. So mostly now I help entrepreneurs go through the same journey I went through and other entrepreneurs friends go through. So we have 8 associates and 8 partners in our firm. And then we all help companies. We're actively helping 102 companies gain traction and scale.
I can actually attest to that. We're also clients of Cesar, and I'm witness of your work. I gotta say, it's a wonderful technique. Being able to do this via Zoom, everything going virtual, for us, it just fit like a glove. And you're very good, and the dynamic is very entertaining. Even when it comes to discussing serious business, I like that you don't have to be all doom and gloom when talking about professional matters. So we had our chance to meet during one of our retreats, and we've been very lucky to work with you ever since. I know it's a great experience having you as one of our strategic partners.
Well, thank you. No, and Get Staffed Up was not one of my first clients, but one of my favorite clients. I'll make that distinction. But but yeah, Get Staffed Up is an example of a company that can really take the concepts and really plan and take people into account. And what an amazing culture you guys have. This is an amazing company to be a part of, for sure.
Thank you very much. You've also helped us build part of that culture, so we really appreciate that.
Yeah.
So what's the nature of our relationship? Besides business entrepreneurship, what else have we worked on?
So I'm also part of the ambassador program because I'm such a fan of Get Staffed Up and what you guys stand for. Also being Latin American myself and developing talent and knowing the talent that there is in Latin America. Also, it's bringing the gift of Get Staffed Up to other companies as well. So, as part of, I see this all the time. I work with a ton of different companies, and most companies' issues are people. People are their issues, especially the age we're in right now, where nobody either wants to work or everybody's trying to find a shift and change things. And it's really hard to get the right people in the seats that you need them for. But that's what, usually I just say, Get Staffed Up. And we are also clients of Get Staffed Up. So we have 3 staffed clients, 1 for marketing and 2 for admin. So what we love to do is we love to share our experiences with what we've gotten from Get Staffed Up and also what our clients get from Get Staffed Up. So I love being an ambassador to the program. I love being a client, but I also love being and having the facilitation to help you guys get to the next level as well. So I guess there's like 3 phases that I'm a part of with Get Staffed Up, for sure.
Yeah. And also right now you're giving me so much to go with. I want to ask your experience in so many different ways. Let me start with your personal experience. How has it been working with offshore virtual talent?
For me, it's been surprisingly good. I think when I started, I had the wrong impression of what getting an outsourced person was. So I thought that, like if we were getting a marketing person, there would be somebody offshore and somebody who knew, and I forgot that they're also part of our team. So a lot of times, and that was something that I got educated by with Get Stuffed Up is, when I'm onboarding a team member, they're really part of our team. So they're really they need to live our culture. They need to follow our processes. They need to go through the same onboarding process all our team members go through. So it's been a very refreshing, an amazing opportunity to work with people that are amazing talents and are great at what they do. It's just that they don't live here in Miami or next to us. So the only difference is that there's a distance, but in reality, what we've seen in the world today is everybody can work from home, everybody can work virtually. And what we're getting is, a lot of better results than what we expected from people locally. So it's great to have great talent at a great reasonable price, but also having, great results.
Wow. Thank you for that honest review. I gotta say, me being on the other end, it does feel great having someone that can onboard you like that, share their culture with you, because that way I can actually commit. That way I feel like I'm part of the company and I can start fighting for it. So I'm also curious. The people that you referred to us, I believe some are clients of yours. What have they said about our services? Like,
Yeah,
what's
no,
your
I can name several examples, but most of them start with one because they want to try it out, but then they realize like we need more. So most of my clients just keep scaling and scaling. We have attorney clients that are using it for admin staff and legal stuff, but we also have aquatic swim schools. They use all the marketing side and all the social media side of that, and then we have different spectrums of different companies that use them, and everybody's had an amazing experience. I don't know of anybody who hasn't. What I love also about Get Stuffed Up is you're not really hiring one person, you're hiring a team, because if that person doesn't work out, you already have backups and you already know how to make it work. So that happened to us with one of ours that we interviewed him. Our role wasn't very clear, but then when we onboarded, we realized that the person wasn't really at the skill level that we needed them for the role that we needed. So that was a very easy way to transition and find somebody who would. So what I love about Get Stuffed Up, it's not just hiring a person; it's hiring a team that can really make sure that everything is done right.
what would you say you've gained from this type of exercises, doing recommendations and introductions?
Yeah, for me, it's all about the giving, right? It's helping first and making sure that people get the resources, especially a gift like Get Stuffed Up. It's easy for people to really appreciate it and internalize it. But at the same time, sometimes people feel that now they need to retribute. So now I give them a referral. Now they want to give me a referral because I helped them with something and they're really happy with it. So it's always the benefit of abundance mindset and helping first, and people just feeling in the honor system of giving. So what I've gotten from being an affiliate and a referral partner is that whenever I refer, I also get referrals back. So that's always a great thing.
That's a very nice way to multiply your business. And how you stated it also, was it honor code or
Let's say abundance mindset. I call it abundance mindset and help first. Like I always like to help first, but then people feel like, well, you helped me, now I want to help you. So that's always kind of a byproduct, and it's karma, I guess. But it's but it's part of the way I like to live my life.
Yeah, that abundance mindset. I'm taking note on that. I really like how you phrase that term. And knowing that it also works both ways, that you also get on your end, not only through us, but also from people that gain from our service, being able to either profit or benefit some way along those lines. Now, I am curious because you mentioned a few positions. Happiness coordinator. What's that? And how's your relationship with yours?
Well, the happiness coordinator I like because they check in once in a while to see how my staff is doing, right? So how our team member is doing and how they're performing. And what I like about it is that we have people who review our people from Get Stuffed Up, but also we have the team that also, if there's an uncomfortable conversation or something that I need to tell them and I don't know how to say it, I go through my happiness coordinator and they make sure that they get the message across, and then they get trained, or if they need to be upskilled in certain things or trained in different things, the happiness coordinator can always help us support those things. So that's why I think happiness coordinators are great. Milagros does a great job as our happiness coordinator, and I may at her point. And they're always great, and they're always checking in and making sure that everything's okay.
Cesar, I also know that you are publishing a book, The Profit Recipe. What can you tell us about this book, and where can we get a copy?
Sure. So the book, The Profit Recipe, it's the 5 stages for entrepreneurs to achieve life by design. So it's basically a study I've done with the hundreds of entrepreneurs that I've worked with and myself, and understanding, all the stages that we go through entrepreneurship, through startup and developing ourselves as leaders by design, then developing a team by design, organizing and creating a company by design, and then being able to live life by design, and then starting the next business. And that's why we call it a flywheel. So this book is about, practical tools and segments on how to get unstuck from each stage so you can go and progress to the next stage in the entrepreneurship journey.
Absolutely. But before we go, I'd like to ask one more thing. I know other people are watching this, and I like this to be as successful as it can be. So please let other people know where they can find you and what you can do for them.
Sure. So our website is theprofitrecipe.com. We just published our book today. So this is where our book is now available on Amazon as well, The Profit Recipe. And what we do is we help entrepreneurs and leaders become better leaders so that they can live the life they want to live. So that's what we do.
Perfect. Cesar, thank you for letting us know. Thank you for your visit here at Candid Convos. I can't wait to have another meeting with you, perhaps another interview. Maybe later down the road, we can meet again and see what's going on then. But in the meantime, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here, even if it was for just a few minutes. And I really liked seeing you. Thank you again, and thank you for joining us.